Your willingness and openness are central to this exercise. The exercise confronts you with your own overwhelm, which often leads to blockages. Overcoming these blockages will not be easy, especially because they are accompanied by strong emotions. To establish a connection between your mature self, which you have reached in the present, and your inner child, fears must first be overcome. Even if overcoming these fears can be painful, you should maintain contact with your inner child and consciously learn to feel overwhelmed in dealing with it. Only through this process can these challenging experiences be addressed. In reaching out to your inner child, I will support you through the exercise, and with regular practice, you will soon see your progress. Consistency is the key. In reaching out to your inner child, I will support you through the exercise, and with regular practice, you will soon see your progress. This inward focus can serve as a gateway to your emotional world and help you recognize where your inner child may still be wounded. I know from personal experience that the process of finding pain can be uncomfortable. Nevertheless, I ask you to allow it. Over time, the pain will be put into perspective, and you will recognize how important this experience was for you. An injury may have occurred because certain situations in the past heavily burdened you. The consequence is that the pain caused by these situations was never processed. You can now offer the child the opportunity to address and fulfill frustrated needs from the past. In the exercise, the pain must first be felt again. You will see the relief it brings when the pain is felt and thereby alleviated. Your breath will support you in this process. It can carry the pain and transport it out of your body. It may sound peculiar, but you have to imagine it like the physical removal of toxins from your own body. Just as we couldn't live without the liver and kidneys, there are mechanisms that allow stored thoughts, emotions, or pains, which manifest physically as tension in your body or muscles, to simply dissolve and be transported out through breathing. If you repeat this exercise several times, you will feel a tingling sensation in your hands, arms, legs, and feet. It's like mineral water, where the gas bubbles out. It seems strange at first, but prepare yourself, you will get used to it. You can then stretch, because this is a negative charge seeking its way out. In my case, at the beginning, because it was totally new for me, the harder I breathed, the more I experienced real cramps in my stomach. I had the feeling that knots were unraveling. I also noticed that I experienced pain very differently since then. Before, pain accompanied me and was a part of me. Now, for example, when I have a toothache or any kind of pain, I feel as though they take a part of my suffering away. It's indescribable, but I can feel it 100%, and no one can ever convince me otherwise, because I simply feel lighter afterward. Your breath is your connection to yourself. Never forget this. It can give you new life and strengthen you sustainably on the path to your true self with your abilities and emotions. I mean, think about it. What happens if you stop breathing? You will die. And what is the opposite of death? Life. We must never underestimate the miracle called breathing, because underestimating simple things leads us to seek solutions in complex areas, get lost, and to blindly run to the doctor. You have the ability to breathe, so use it. In addition, you will perceive your gut feeling more strongly. Not always is our mind able to tell us what is right or wrong. Your gut, your intuition, is an equally important decision maker in many respects. Intuitive action means, in addition to analytical thinking, considering the bigger picture. This includes, for example, your emotions. So let me tell you, what are the objectives of this exercise? Find your own way out of the vicious circle. Engage with the parts of yourself that can be painful. Actively seek them out and consistently resolve them. Re-evaluate and understand the root cause of the problems that arise from this process. Don't be afraid, just engage in the exercises without fear. Dare yourself. These exercises may feel a bit unfamiliar at first. Please repeat them or take breaks if you find it necessary. Over time, you will be able to perform the exercises intuitively and make them your own. You can close your eyes if you want. This way you have less distraction. The exercise begins now.